Hi and welcome to JW Custom Hats. My name is Ray McCrane and I'm here to show you our spinning table. So first of all, I want to show you our spinning plate. So this is made with a 2.5 inch tall shaft and also the 2 set pins. Those set pins are to be able to drive the crown or the block so that way they can spin for you. And then, so if you're using vintage blocks or if you're using our blocks, make sure that you have those all set in their correct place. If you're receiving our blocks come with this washer and also with the pins already drilled out. So that way you can just fit right there. Okay, next I want to show you the different parts of the machine down below. Number one was safety. So you have this big pulley right here. So make sure you keep your knees away from that and also any hands or any other people's hands as well that might try and come in and visit you and see what you're doing. Keep all clothing as well away from this. We do have it set back at 3 inches of a depth away from the front of the table, but again, always turn off the machine whenever you want to reach down below and adjust your tools or your blocks or if you drop anything. Okay, now also with that, here on the motor, this is how you'll be able to adjust the speed. We have this dial here and the sweet spots in between 500 RPM and 1000 RPM, and you want to start out first at 500 RPM and really get a feel for how this machine works and how you're going to be pouncing with that block in it, because your hands constantly going to be pushed away by the block from the front of the block and also by the back of the block, and then also it's really a training period for you to be able to figure out how can you still stand the sides when your hand's being pushed away from the front and back of the block. Let me show you an example of that. Okay, so when we start out slow, it's really easy to kind of push your hands all the way around. Make sure you'll get all the crown pounced completely, both sides and the front and back. Okay. Now if I want to change that position because I'm getting used to that and I feel I can do this job a little bit faster, I'm going to go ahead and adjust this to 700 RPM. And notice how I turned off the machine, then adjusted, and then I turned it back on. Always follow that safety rule. Okay. So it's still a really smooth machine. You'll just want to practice with that so you can get used to that as a block constantly tries to bounce your hand away. But the goal is to get a nice smooth velvety finish all the way throughout the crown. Okay, next from that point we'll go to both the shelves, and we have 2 shelves here so you can place more blocks down below and on top, or your tools on top, and also we have the nook here so you're able to pounce the brim both top and bottom of that. So I appreciate your purchase and thank you so much for talking with us and checking out our spinning insert table, and keep on hatting.